Hi everyone, my name is Lucy Jeffrey. I'm the founder and CEO and the Chief Visionary Officer of the Entrepreneur Nation. I'm here with Charles from Laval, Quebec. Charles is our new franchise partner for Laval, Quebec. Charles has big plans to help the French community. So he's starting with Laval, Quebec, and then help Quebec and all over the world. Charles, welcome.
Thank you so much, Lucy, for having me. I'm such an honor to be here. I'm really happy to be here and to talk with you this morning.
Wonderful. Charles, you've been part of the Entrepreneur Nation membership since September of 2018. You've been representing us in Quebec, but now, because you have seen how businesses are affected, you have decided to step up and help small businesses.
Exactly,
tell us a little bit more of what touched your heart.
You know, Lucy, what really touched my heart, we're going through some difficult times, and I could see how small businesses especially have been hit by what is going on by the pandemic in terms of, business closing and losing their staff. So I told myself, we have a wonderful opportunity to work online. Why wouldn't we just, through the Entrepreneur Nation and the collaboration between the Entrepreneur Nation and the Greatness Trilogy, to see how we can help those small businesses continue to do their business, but using a different platform. But at the same time, for them to become visible, because as a small business, small businesses don't have the same means as big companies. So they need to get to know each other to see how they can work together. And I think the platform that Entrepreneur Nation offers is a great platform to allow that connection between small businesses. And that's really what drove me to join in and to become a representative in Laval and to see I can bring small businesses together.
And not just a representative, you're actually a franchise partner of the Entrepreneur Nation. That's a big title, but big title to say that you have big responsibilities now to help small businesses and entrepreneurs. Charles, you have your own big business, the Greatness Trilogy. And if within the Greatness Trilogy, you still had plans of helping small businesses and entrepreneurs, but you decided not to reinvent the wheel. You have been looking at what I'm doing, you have been looking at how the Entrepreneur Nation is expanding, and you decided to partner with us so you can actually use the same system that we are using, because you can see it's a system that works. So you are visionary in that sense that you decided to do that. Tell us a little bit more about the Greatness Trilogy.
Oh, the Greatness Trilogy is a concept that I put in place that's made up of 3 key elements: leadership, fitness, and spirituality. And I think that today we live in times when people need to be good leaders, and it takes them to be able to take their business wherever they want to take it. It takes leadership to do that. And also they have to be fit. You cannot be a business professional if you're not fit, not only physically, but also mentally. How do you put yourself in a space where you remain in continuous learning process, where you learn something new every day? And it's what the beauty that I saw within the Entrepreneur Nation is the fact that you, Lucy, you offer training. And the sort of training that you offer, it's so important for business professionals, because they learn about social media, how they can make themselves visible on social media, and you offer that. And I told myself it would be a good idea for me to bring as part of the Entrepreneur Nation, and also as part of this collaboration that we have through the Greatness Trilogy, to see how we can help those businesses to be fit mentally in terms of their business knowledge, how they can improve, what can be the best version of themselves. But also something that I tell them, okay, you can have all the knowledge that you want, but if you're not fit physically, it's no point, because there's always problem. We know that problem with your health. So you don't want to be paying money to the doctor. You want to make money to keep it for yourself, to enjoy it. And the last element that I include there is spirituality, very important, because you have to be, when I say spirituality, it's not like with religious connotation. It's got nothing to do with that. It's more in terms of what are your values. Do you do your business with integrity? How do you see your customers? How do you treat your customers? How do you value your customers? Those are the elements I want to bring together for business professionals, for them to actually be the best they can possibly be by applying those 3 key elements.
Wonderful, Charles. And you are very, very qualified. You have worked in the corporate world, Charles. You have Master of Business Administration degree. So thank you so much for, you are actually now in the right space. You did MBA so you can help businesses, right? You understand entrepreneurship and what people need to do to accomplish, to become successful entrepreneurs based on your education, actually. So it didn't happen by fluke. It's actually something you went to school to do, to college to do. But you also worked in very senior corporate levels in Europe and in Africa before you came to Canada. Can you tell us about your corporate life?
Oh my goodness, it was just, I was blessed to work for a wonderful company called Shell International. And Shell International was a company that gave me the opportunity to work in different countries around the world. I worked in Holland for 4 years. I was there with my family. I worked 6 years in Nigeria. And I was working also in Oman, in the Middle East. I worked there on and off for around 2 years. And within that time that I spent in Shell, I traveled a lot around the world. And that really helped me meet some wonderful people, some businessmen and women, and I learned from them. And I always wanted, after I left Shell, to tell myself, okay, why can't I do like those people to become like a businessman? Because I could have come to Canada and just continue to work for someone, but I didn't want that. I decided that I wanted to start my own business. It wasn't easy at first, but I did it. So Shell for me is a company that taught me a lot. And I was fortunate when I was working for Shell, not only to work within the supply chain management environment, but also to be an SAP consultant, because I qualified in South Africa as an SAP consultant, which is an integrated system that's used to manage the way the company runs. And I was dealing with the supply chain management module. So I was training people on that as well, on how to use the supply chain management module effectively within the company. And I was also fortunate within Shell to work as a change agent when I was in Nigeria, where we set up a service department for the company of over 10,000 employees. And we were training them how to become customer focused, how to become leaders within the sphere of influence, because we believe that everybody is a leader within the company. You just have to give them the possibility to express that leadership for them to perform in the most effective way for the company. So I was training in that capacity. And when I came to Canada, obviously I wanted to change management, and that's what I do today within the Greatness Trilogy. I focus on change management. I focus on personal development, rather, where I bring people to express the best version of themselves through different programs that I put in place. My website will be out pretty soon. I think the next 2 weeks is going to be out. So there's going to be a lot in there, and to bring people, not only individual, but also small businesses, on how they can perform better, how they can value the staff, how they can communicate effectively within the company. So all those elements will be there to help those people.
Wonderful, Charles. We are bringing an intellectual to the Entrepreneur Nation. We are bringing someone who knows what they are talking about. I'm very excited because I've been following you on your social media. Actually, you and I met through Facebook, right? We met through Facebook. I saw how you're active on Facebook. I was active on Facebook. I sent you a friend request and we started talking right away and we became friends. We've done a lot. We have met in Toronto and supported businesses through the power of collaboration that your partners do there in Toronto. And so really it's that power of collaboration that you are now enhancing and saying that because you have been supporting others and you have been helping people to write books and all that, and you have written your own books, you're actually one of the best international selling authors. Now you want to bring the same success story to entrepreneurship. So thank you for doing that, Charles.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for that.
Sorry for interrupting. Would you want to say something right away in French? Because your focus is to help the French community and obviously the English community as well. So do you want to say something in French? Let your French be tested now.
Exactly, I will do that. Donc, je voudrais m'adresser à mes amis francophones. Vous avez vu hier avec Lucie, donc depuis hier, je suis donc représentant donc, dans la franchise de Entrepreneur Nation qui s'occupe de la partie francophone du Canada, donc le Québec, et particulièrement à Laval où je vis. Je pense que c'est une opportunité extraordinaire pour tous ceux qui sont dans les affaires, ceux qui ont leur entreprise et qui souhaiteraient justement commencer un partenariat avec Entrepreneur Nation et de Greatness Trilogy, qui est en fait ma compagnie, et Entrepreneur Nation, c'est la compagnie de Lucie. Donc, ensemble, ce que nous voulons, c'est emmener les entreprises, qu'elles soient donc au Canada ou qu'elles soient en Afrique francophone particulièrement, de voir comment on peut les emmener justement à rejoindre ce groupe et à devenir justement membre du groupe de Entrepreneur Nation et de façon à ce que nous puissions les emmener justement à s'ouvrir, à rencontrer d'autres entrepreneurs, à réseauter. C'est ça en fait le but, non seulement à réseauter, mais également à voir comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent travailler ensemble. Donc le but ici, c'est de voir comment on peut emmener ces entreprises à se rendre plus visibles sur la toile, parce que nous traversons des moments difficiles après justement cette pandémie qui a frappé le monde entier. C'est se dire comment est-ce que l'on peut faire les choses différemment et rester tout autant rentable. Et donc, les choses changent, les données vont changer, le monde est en train de traverser une période qui sera différente de ce que nous avons connu jusque-là. Il faut que donc les gens se préparent. J'ai posté sur mon Facebook récemment un message qui disait ceci: il est important pour vous de vous prendre en charge, de savoir ce que vous voulez pour demain, mais il faut le préparer aujourd'hui. C'est aujourd'hui qu'il compte. Donc, se mettre tous les outils nécessaires qui vous permettront justement de vous exprimer avec beaucoup plus de force, beaucoup plus d'efficacité dans les mois, dans les années qui arrivent. Et ce que nous proposons ici avec Lucie, c'est justement de voir comment on peut emmener des différentes entreprises en Afrique francophone et pourquoi pas en Afrique anglophone également, à se rendre plus visibles sur la toile et à continuer à faire leurs affaires, à mener leurs affaires malgré les situations qu'elles ne peuvent pas contrôler. Mais plutôt se dire, par rapport à Internet, j'ai la possibilité de m'ouvrir, d'être visible, de travailler avec d'autres entrepreneurs. Donc, c'est une opportunité à ne pas rater. Je reviendrai vers vous avec la possibilité de vous offrir devenir donc des propriétaires de franchises, non? De prendre une franchise avec Entrepreneur Nation et avec The Greatness Trilogy, de voir comment vous pourrez également participer à ce mouvement qui est en train de se mettre en place. Voilà.
Wonderful, Charles. I can't tell what you're saying. I only speak English because I came from Africa, but the English-speaking side, and you're in the French-speaking side. I think people don't know because of my accent. When I worked in the bank at T.E.N Bank here in London, Ontario, because of my accent, customers are calling, I'm in the call center, and they will say, are you in Montreal? They would think that my accent is French accent, but I have no clue of what to say in French. Yeah. And sometimes people would end the call and say bye-bye in French. Oh. And I'm saying bye-bye in English. And I think they thought that, how can she be like this? They thought I was mean.
So now you're in good hands. You're going to learn French now.
They thought I was mean, that I was not speaking French, but I have no idea. I know you and Carol have invited me to Montreal. We don't have to say what event that you have there. You have invited me in Montreal in August, 1st of August. If all goes well, I will definitely come there. Let me tell you, Charles, I went to Ottawa and I saw that when I crossed over to Gatineau, Quebec, it was all French. Even the signs are in French.
Yeah.
So you guys might have to pick me up in Ottawa.
That's
because
no problem.
How do I drive when everything is all French and I can't read it?
A good thing you still have your Waze. So Waze will lead you all the way to your hotel, wherever you want to go. Waze will be there to help you. You know something?
At that time I should not look at, but a stop sign, Waze will not, the GPS will not tell me that's a stop sign.
Okay, that's true because it's written in French. But
it's
you still
see
I'll
see the stop sign. I'll see
it. Because you said that you said stop.
Yeah.
It said arrêt. So now you know that. When you say
yes.
A-R-R-E-T, you know that's stop.
Yes.
Then you won't have to go through the stop sign.
Okay. I'm telling you, that will be fun. That will be fun in August. I hope this epidemic will be over so I can come to Montreal, and I'll definitely come to Laval. So this is a partnership that we are going to work together very closely, Charles, and I thank you so much for that. So we are going to end this recording right now, and I'll send it to our members to look at it. Thank you so much, Charles.
Thank you so much, Lucy.
Okay, bye-bye, Charles.